What's going on, guys? Max here playing Vikings Wolf Clans. So I decided to make a video on how or the best way to score kill points in Vikings Wolf Clans as a small town. Okay, so I have my alt right here, and then I have a town level of 26. Okay, so my town is currently on level 26. There isn't much of improvements in anything over here. I've not done any knowledge. I've not done most of my knowledge. So this is the best account to use as a startup guide, or to use to teach people starting up how to attack, how to do their knowledge, how to train, and how to actually score points in the game. So this is a short video on how to score kill points while you are still small in the game. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and also subscribe to the channel. You also turn on post notifications to get notified whenever I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so basically when you are small, it's very hard to score any points or any kill points in the game. So currently in my clan, we are a very small clan. We lost to oh, we just left. So we lost in our clan events. We lost by 4-1. So the only thing we were able to take was stronghold, was influence. Yes, was influence and stronghold transformations, and that was just by a slight difference. So when you are small in the game, it's very hard to score kill points or even points in general. And one of the ways you can do this is to find a way to score points whilst you are still small in the game. So one of these ways which I'll be tackling today is selecting a troop type. Okay, so you are actually going to select a troop type, then you're going to perfect that troop type, not to the maximum, but at least to a point where you can trick big people in the game, or people with big influences, to attack you, and you're gonna kill your troops. So the first thing you want to do is upgrade your Valkyrie to a higher level. I'll probably say right now my town level is at 26, but if you are higher than that, it's the best. It's okay. I think it'll work better for you. But if you are lower than this, I'll recommend upgrading to town level 26. It's very cheap to do that, so you shouldn't have any problem of upgrading to this level. So you'd want to also upgrade your Valkyrie to up to the point your town level is in. So I won't actually be upgrading my stuff in this video. As you can see, I just moved into this new clan. And I don't get to score points. Okay, so I have little, or I have a small amount of resources, so I'm not in the position right now to be upgrading stuffs in my town. So the first thing you'd wanna check out is that you wanna go to your Valkyrie, and then if you want to score points, I would recommend you choose scouts as your first level in Valkyrie. Now the other troop types are okay. So for me, scouts is my first, because this is a scout account. I'll be using this as a scout account, and that's the best way to score points in the game, is to set a scout trap. That's the best way to score points in the game. So you'd want to set your scouts to the first level. Okay, so if you've already set the same melee or cavalry or any of the other troop types to first level, it's okay. All right, so far as you still have the second level, you can give that to the scouts. It's gonna increase, it's gonna make upgrading these troop types a little bit expensive, but it's okay. But the best thing is to have scouts as your first level. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to upgrade your scouts to the highest level you can. Okay, so it's not necessary to get them all over to the T7s, because that's going to cost a lot, and that's actually going to mean you upgrading yourself in the game. But I think getting up to the T4s is easy to do, and it comes quicker than going all the way to T7s. So you want to get your troops, want to get your scouts, want to unlock your scouts up to the T4s, that is the phantoms, and you'd want to upgrade this whole stuff. So it's very cheap for T1 for first level. It's very cheap. As you can see here, I just need 6.9 million of resources to that's even the average. Okay, so it goes a little bit up for the silver, but that's just what the game is. The game mostly puts silver, makes more silver more expensive when you are upgrading your knowledge or your Valkyrie knowledge. So we do want to upgrade these. So I'm gonna do this later, and I'm gonna show it in a video, and later we're gonna test it out how well our scouts will do at this small level, or at this really weak level. We're gonna test how our scouts will do. So you don't want to get up to wolves, but if you can get up to phantom, it's the best. Oh sorry, you want to get up to phantom, but if you can get up to faceless, it's the best. Okay, it works better for you. If you can get up to Freya's priestess, it also works better for you. So you want to upgrade all of them. You want to make sure you upgrade all of them to the fullest to have an effective scout trap. So once you are done upgrading these, now you'd want to also try as much as possible to get your scout gear. So it shouldn't be any fancy scout gear. It can be a stronghold level 1 scout gear, or it can be just normal or standard scout gear. Scout gear. You just should have a gear that's going to boost your scouts a little bit. All right, because you're gonna train what we call mid shields for these troop types. So the next thing you'd also wanna get is that you wanna go to your main knowledge, and you have to max out this. All right, you have to max out this. Now you should have scout offenses level 1 and scout defenses level 1 up to your maximum. All right, but for scout health and the scout defense 2 and scout speed 2, a scout speed 3, and then scout offense 2, you can just upgrade them up to just, let's say, 10 and leave the 5 out. Your scouts are still going to be stronger. All right, and then you also want to get a little bit of invader knowledge. When I get these parts of the invader knowledge, you want to upgrade it as high as you can, and then head over to shamans and make sure you upgrade that as well. So not anything fancy, but you should get some bonuses, you should get some percentages to boost your scouts, to make them stronger, to withstand a lot of damage. All right, so if the scout trap is set up really nicely, you could prevent even a 600 billion guy from breaking your scouts. Okay, so you'd want to get that done, and then you'd want to head over to your tier 1 to 5 troops, and you want to finish everything here. So this is also pretty cheap, but it gets expensive as it goes up. So you'd have to try as much as possible to max out them in order. Okay, so you pick them line by line and then you max them out line by line so that you know where to focus. So if you're able to max them out to, let's say, T4s, then you can train your meat shield in that range from T1 to T4s. So I've been talking about meat shields or walls for some time now. Now what these are is that meat shields or walls is training a huge amount of your scouts. Okay, so I'm going to recommend you training about 150 to 200 million scouts. So that's gonna help you ward off a lot of attacks and absorb a lot of attacks, and you'd want to decrease the amount as you come down. So let's say if your T1s are going to be your walls or your meat shields, you'd want to train about 150 to 200 million of that, and that can take you, let's say for this account, it can take you, let's say, a month, but that's okay. So for a month you don't attack, you just score points by killing invaders, and you begin to train your meat shield. So in every week you can train at least 10 million, and then you can go on and on and on, and you should just take your time to build up these stuff, okay, because they're going to earn you huge points once you are done. So you want to train, let's say, 200 million for T1s, let's say 60 million for T2s, let's say 40 million for T3s, and let's say 20 million for T4s. So this is greatly going to increase your shield. So as you can see here, I have 403,000, which I trained a lot of T4s back in Jute to score some points, and they really did me some good. So you'd wanna really strengthen these parts that I've showed you. So that's about it. So you also want to grab you also want to upgrade Wendler of the Shadow to the maximum you can, because she gives you a lot of scout offense and scout speed and scout health, and also troop offense as well, because there's troop of defense here. So mostly I would advise you, after you are done with all these, to defend, not attack. Now when you train your troops, or when you are a scout trap, the best thing to do is drop shield, take a few hits, which you are obviously going to win if you follow this method, and then close back up again. So this is going to help you score a lot of points, and also it's going to help you sail through achievements, get a lot of achievements done, and get a lot of gold as well. So that's it for now, and I think if you are able to follow these steps, it's greatly going to help you score a lot of points in CVC or KVK or even in Jote. Alright, so thanks for watching. I really hope this helps you. This helps you increase your strength as a small town, and I'm going to release an in-depth video later on. Alright, so this was just to talk about it. I'm actually going to release a video whereby I upgrade these things I talked about, and also test out our scout trap. Alright, one thing about scout traps is also that you'd want to keep their influence as low as you can. So I was a little bit dumb and went on to upgrade my Aishas. I don't know if they're Acer or Acer, whatever their name is. I went on to upgrade most of them. Now this is when I was very little in the game. I was like a year back or so, when Aces were introduced into the game at first. So I went ahead to upgrade them, and that's why I have this boosting influence. But I'm actually a very small town when it comes to knowledge and troops. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be releasing more tutorials and tips and tricks to getting the most out of Vikings War of Clans. So until next time, stay safe. Peace.